Aion Classic European release is confirmed for early 2023, and last night we have get a live stream from Gameforge, publisher of this game. During this live stream led by Galeas and Drestam, we have heard many new interesting information regarding in-game content, release date frame, Candies and much more. So stay with me for the next few minutes to see part of my live stream and find out all about it. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content and of course Aion Classic content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. Just a few minutes ago, we have seen end of live stream from Gameforge. I have to say it was very exciting 1 hour. So let's talk about this. Let's check all the news. I have prepared here a recap during my live stream. I hope you will enjoy this. So it was hello dummy. Everybody welcome here to live stream. It's nice to see you here. I hope you have watched live stream. It was actually pretty interesting. We have get answers to many interesting questions, and I have to say, yeah, I think there is overall positivity over there present from community. I have seen that also from publisher Gameforge, right? And basically news which we have heard are actually positive. Yeah. I think somewhere in many important questions, I think that Gameforge have managed to find some kind of middle ground. And basically also I didn't see any kind of huge surprises. So let's talk about this, boys and girls. Welcome everybody to live stream. Nice to see you here, Kazepos. Hello Quicksilver. Hello Dummy. How are you guys? Good evening guys. Okay, so boys and girls, let's talk about this. What did we heard actually? So first information at the start. Hello Vechies, welcome to live stream. So boys and girls, first information which we have heard on the start was information regarding what took so long to get Aion Classic in Europe, right? So a reason was actually pretty simple, because it was issue to implement Aion Classic client on Gameforge platform, which is kind of, yeah, logical thing, because NCSoft as developer of the game, they have different platform from Gameforge, right? It was easy for NCSoft to implement Aion Classic on their own platform for North America version of the game, right? However, here for Europe, they need to implement Aion Classic client on entirely brand new platform from Gameforge, and that was the main issue. However, you can see obviously Aion Classic release is confirmed for early 2023. They have managed to resolve that issue, and we are getting Aion Classic for sure, right? Another information that was let's say most important information probably for this evening was regarding update 2.0. Yes, we are getting update 2.0 on the launch. However, before we talk about content of that update, there are a few reasons for that, right? We have heard that update 2.0 is less buggy than previous versions, and it's much user friendly to most of players. I have to agree on this. Absolutely. It will be much easier for many new players also who have never played Aion before to play version 2.0, right? And also that we also suspected from the start, right? It will be easier to catch on Korea, right? To take same step as Korea with new updates. And now regarding 2.0, this is important to say. For everyone who was complaining that we are not getting those early patch notes for release of the game, 1.x, right? 1.2, 1.5, 1.9. We are getting many adjustments to update 2.0 for European launch of the game, right? So these adjustments will include blocking max level cap to level 50, so not 55, and making leveling not that easy. That is very important. I have seen many players complain, right, that 2.0 have too easy leveling. Don't worry about that. Leveling will not be that easy. Also, we have heard information regarding blocking parts or part of Ingison map NPCs over there. So we are getting very special version of update 2.0, which will remind a lot on those early patch notes of Aion, right? 1.2, 1.5, 1.9. So don't worry. For everybody who was worried about that, right? It will not be like normal 2.0, right? Adjustments will be made, and they're actually really positive, right? So imagine that blocking max level cap to level 50, right? And making leveling not that easy, that's really positive thing, right? So I think that you have to agree with me, right? So this is very good news, right? Right. So another important question for this evening was a release date. No, we didn't get any kind of release date. However, we have get a release frame. So Gameforge is aiming to release Aion Classic in Europe for end of March. Somewhere end of March, because obviously Galeas said during live stream, right, they are not ready to release the game during January. Also, I have to agree with Galeas, it's never good to release any game, new game, right? Aion Classic is basically a new game during January, because people are still returning from holidays, right? We have now Christmas, New Year, holidays are there. So January, never a good time to release a game. February, already it's good, and March, absolutely good. So a release frame, end of March, probably somewhere at that point in time, right? So that was interesting to hear, right? Regarding Candies, another important question, right? To give you just a brief information, right? We have heard official information during this live stream. Candies we might get, but you will not be able to sell candies to NPC. That's it, boys and girls. Situation solved. Because I have seen also many players complaining about Candies. We all know what was situation in North America, right, regarding Candies. So Gameforge and NCSoft together have managed to find solution, right? If we get Candies, probably will, you will not be able to sell them to NPC, right? So this is a good solution, I have to say, right? Another interesting thing is regarding content creators, right? If you're a content creator, if you are making videos on YouTube, if you have live streams on Twitch, probably if you want to create some kind of content for Aion Classic, we have heard information from Yo-Yo that you can apply on Hero platform to participate in content creator program. I have already applied to participate, and I have to say probably many content creators will apply. Do that, absolutely, right? Why not to promote the game in positive light, right? If you are going to play the game, if you're already going to make content about Aion Classic, why then not to apply for content creator program, right? So you can do that on Hero platform, right? And become part of that Forge Master program. I think they will call it like that, right? We have heard that information from Yo-Yo during interesting phone call with Galeas, right? That was really interesting part of live stream. Regarding IP block, it will not be actively up. So many players were asking, right, will you be able to play from countries which will not be officially supported, right? So basically, yeah, right, I guess, because IP block will not be actively up. That's a good news. Regarding gold packs, right, this is important to say, right, we will not have gold packs in Aion Classic. We will have Siels Energy, as it was previously announced, which will not be tradable. This is interesting. Siels Energy will not be tradable, but it's still not decided will gifting will be possible, right, of Siels Energy. Can you give it as a gift to another player? Because in Korea, that option exists, right? So you cannot, you will not be able to trade it here for a European version of the game, but that gift kind of thing, maybe it will be possible. Also, prices, we were kind of hoping that we will hear information regarding price for Siels Energy and the Diva Pass. However, prices are still not determined at this point in time, right? Because, yeah, I mean, Gameforge have still lots of time until end of March, right, to determine which prices will be suitable for European players, right, regarding Siels Energy and Diva Pass. Regarding accounts, you will need to create a brand new account, so you can't transfer characters or account from Aion live servers or from another region to Aion Classic, which is kind of a logical thing, because don't forget, Aion Classic European release is basically a brand new game. That's it. Simple as that, right? So you can't transfer your account or characters from Aion live servers, Gameforge, right? Or from another region. I had a few questions already on Facebook, on people have sent me DMs, PMs on Discord, right? They were asking me, can they transfer Aion characters accounts from other regions to Aion Classic European release? No, of course not. Come on. Because Aion Classic European release is basically a new game, right? So that's also pretty simple. Regarding name reservation, it's not planned for now and probably will not happen. Okay, so name reservation probably not. And regarding the voiceovers, that was also a pretty interesting question, right? It will be Korean voiceover for NPCs. And that's a good news, I have to say. We have already get used to that Korean voiceovers, right, on Aion live servers. And they're actually, that sounds pretty interesting, you know? I mean, it sounds pretty good, right? Korean voiceovers to have. Regarding PTS server or beta, will probably not be up. Probably, right? It's not confirmed for now, but probably not. And I have to say, overall looking, these were main information which we have get during that live stream. A live stream lasted about 1 hour. We have heard many other information, but what I have just tell you right now within these few minutes, right? These are the main basic information which we can get and most interesting information, right? So we are getting 2.0, boys and girls, but it's a positive thing, right? We are getting special version of 2.0, right? So let's talk about this a little bit during live stream now. Hello everybody, hello Vehies, hello Mr. Gene Toxic, I have seen you there during live stream. Hello XK Zenix, hello GP, nice to see you here, guys. So I think, right, really positive news we have heard this evening. Do you agree with me? I think that Gameforge can manage to find some middle ground with this 2.0 thing, right? Because we are not getting like a normal 2.0 version of the game too easy, right? We are getting version of the game which actually will be adjusted also that players who enjoy playing 1.2, 1.5, 1.9 patch notes will also be able to enjoy in 2.0 because leveling will not be easy, right? It will not be easy. Also level cap will not be 55, probably level 50. So it will remind a lot. It will have lots of elements from 1.2, 1.5, right? 1.x updates. El Koto Faye, welcome to live stream. Nice to see you here. Thank you very much, Mr. Gene Toxic. I saw that. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. I saw during Gameforge live stream you were writing. Yeah, I didn't want to write anything, you know, because I was writing just a little bit, right? So thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. El Koto Faye, I think 2.0 cut to 1.9, it's a great decision. Absolutely. Absolutely, El Koto Faye, I agree with you 100%, right? I think that Gameforge can manage to find, and NCSoft, right? They were talking about that together with NCSoft. They can manage to find the middle ground because Galeas said correctly during a live stream, right? You can never please everybody. That's not possible because part of the players want 1.5. Part of the players want a 1.2. Part of the players want a 1.9. And of course, part of the players want 2.0. And how can you satisfy everybody? You can't, right? You can't. However, this middle ground, right, I would say, these adjustments made to 2.0 update will actually make a majority of the players satisfied. And also, this 2.0 update, that is very important. I was talking about that a few weeks back, right? One of the reasons why Gameforge and NCSoft are going with 2.0 update is to make this game, Aion Classic European release, more accessible to new players and also to casual players. Because don't forget, we are not that young as we were in the past, sadly. Yeah, we are getting older. We don't have, it doesn't matter. Do you go to school? Do you go to college? Do you have family? Do you have work, right? Everybody has something in real life. You don't have that much time to play the game as we used to play before, right? Before, I don't know, 10 years ago, right? So update 2.0, it's a perfect update for a new player because a new player, when Gameforge would implement update 1.2, let's say for release of the game, new player would quit the game within few days. You know why? Because it would be too hard for that player, right? For the majority of the players. Some players would enjoy that hardcore content. However, majority of the players wouldn't. They would quit the game, you know, because they would say, no, come on, this is way too hard. 2.0 update, it's a middle ground, right? It's not too easy, but then again, it's not too hard, right? So good solution, right, from Gameforge. Quicksilver, I won't support you for Aion free. Okay. Mr. Gin Toxic, it's nice 2.0 with level 50 cap. It's pretty nice. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Gin Toxic. I agree with you. I'm actually, I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but I'm most definitely pleased and positive. This was positive thing. Absolutely positive thing. Overall looking, right, this evening live stream, I was even expecting that to some topics, right, we will see some kind of negative reaction from community, right? But I was checking the chat. Actually, reactions were pretty positive. You know, reactions were really positive because you can see one really casual and really informative live stream from a team from Gameforge, right? And we have get many useful information, and yeah, this was actually pretty interesting evening, guys. I think that we can be satisfied with everything what we have learned this evening, right? I think that hype is real, and yeah, we need to hold on until end of March, maybe a little bit earlier, who knows? Maybe Gameforge will surprise us, right? However, overall looking, this was really exciting evening. And if you are watching my live stream, let's go forward with live stream. If you are watching this as my video on YouTube, then thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content and of course Aion Classic content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world.